Imagine that someone you love, care for, and have shared many years of special memories with doesn't remember who you are. My grandfather is in the beginning stages of Alzheimer's. Sometimes he doesn't remember where he is, who we are, or what year it is. While this is frustrating for my family, I can only imagine how frustrating it must be for my grandfather. Alzheimer's Association and the CDC says that every 71 seconds, someone is diagnosed with Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's disease is now the 6th leading cause of death in the United States, surpassing diabetes. With statistics like these, it is quite possible that many of you will come in contact with Alzheimer's one way or another. According to an October 28, 2005 article from the Alzheimer's Club webpage, while people with Alzheimer's disease often have problems with short-term memory, they may be able to recall past experiences. Scrapbooking can lead to a conversation about people and events. Reminiscing about the past can be enjoyable for people with Alzheimer's disease and can help facilitate interaction between Alzheimer's sufferers and their caregivers. This article and several others like it helps me understand that an activity that I have come to enjoy and have been doing for almost 7 years now can also be a source of therapy for my grandfather as well as other Alzheimer's sufferers. In the next few minutes, I'd like to talk about scrapbooking and how it can be an enjoyable activity for just about anyone. First, we will discover that techniques used to scrapbook can be useful in many areas. Second, we will start a layout by choosing the photos and keepsakes we wish to preserve. Third, we will understand the use of archival material is necessary to ensure that our memories are preserved. Fourth and finally, we will create a personal memory by adding embellishments and journaling to our page. Don't get thrown off by the preview of instructions, as I will first explain how scrapbooking is useful in several areas. Here are a few examples for those of you who think that scrapbooking is not for you, or maybe just for soccer moms. As mentioned earlier, scrapbooking can be a way to connect with a loved one with Alzheimer's and can help facilitate communication about shared memories. Scrapbooking techniques are useful in a school project and working on making it stand out. Scrapbooking can be a special homemade gift. This is an idea for those of you who think scrapbooking might not be for you. I would love to receive a special homemade gift. Now that I have shown you a few different situations in which scrapbooking can be useful, let's start a simple page. First, we need to begin a layout by choosing the photos and the keepsakes we wish to preserve. The Creating Keepsakes instruction book explains the need to be selective in choosing photos. You don't have to include every photo of a particular event. Gather the photos and look for the ones that best represent the moments you are trying to capture. Gather any personal keepsakes you may have from the event. For example, if we were scrapbooking a trip, you might look for the ticket stub. If we were scrapbooking welcoming a baby, you might look for the ID hospital bracelet. I have chosen 4 pictures from my son's football game to scrapbook today. The next step is understanding the use of archival materials to scrapbook is necessary to ensure that they are preserved. A web page found on ehow.com explains how to choose scrapbooking materials. The high acidic content of regular papers, glues, markers, and even the magnetic photo albums can damage your photos over time. When looking for items to buy, search for ones that say photo safe, archival quality, or acid-free. For personal keepsake items, there's an archival spray that you can get to neutralize the acid that will protect your keepsake from damaging your photos. The last step I will discuss today is how to make your page personal. I believe the most important part of scrapbooking is making it personal. You can do this by adding personal embellishments or journaling or both. Before we get to the journaling, let's start the page. Using my archival glue, I am going to start putting these on my page. I have several different photos, and I have chosen the ones that I think capture the memories the best. I'm going to add just a little scrap of paper as a focal point. So far, we have a simple scrapbook page with 4 pictures. Using personal embellishments, keepsakes, or you can make your own embellishments to add personality to the page. You can create cost-effective embellishments by printing free graphics off of the internet, or you can have your kids color a picture. I have chosen a simple football graphic. You want to stay with the theme of your whole page. I will add my embellishments. You can find or print the lyrics to a song or poem if that suits your situation better. For Alzheimer's patients, it is particularly important to stick with journaling. An April 2004 magazine article in Creating Keepsakes gives a few helpful ideas to start getting journaling. Journaling allows you to complete the story that your photos begin to tell. Right now, we just have the 4 photos of the football game. Here's a little journal box. It has the date, the event, the place, and a little anecdote about the day. That is always helpful in recalling experiences. Include the names and places of the people involved or emotions surrounding the event, even the weather during that day, anything in particular that can help jog the memory. That's what we're looking for. I have the names of everyone in the pictures. Now the scrapbook page is pretty much complete. You need all the necessary ingredients. The journaling helps facilitate the memories. The pictures and the names help jog memories and recall who people are in particular. In closing, I realize though I cannot reverse the progression of my grandfather's Alzheimer's, I can do a small part to help him reminisce and recall memories through scrapbooking. While his life is sometimes tousled and confused, looking at photos from the past can bring some happiness to a chaotic day. I hope I have shown you that scrapbooking can be for anyone, and it can be an enjoyable activity in which to preserve special memories. Knowing the few simple steps of choosing the photos, using archival materials, and adding some embellishments make it easy for anyone to create a lasting reminder of memorable experiences. Thank you.
Can I close it?